around this guy.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now a chance for Honus Wagner. Line drive, and this might be trouble.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Mookie now, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It's gone. A 3-run dinger. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 28-0. That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast. Well struck left field. Got all of that one.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the DH for Washington, Juan Soto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. That one ripped right center field. Forget it.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And now up for Washington, Derek Jeter. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on its way. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Honus Wagner digs in now. Here's a 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And now for the Jays, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Jacob Young next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Ricky Henderson next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Ken Griffey Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul out of play. Turner off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out to left field. Jeter settles under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This one could be trouble.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later.
Power versus power. there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall. So a man at first. Derek Jeter now at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. Junior racing over to make the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Young snags it for the second out. Next to hit for the Nats, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive, caught. But 2 rounds. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Mark McGwire. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Muncy launched a homer in his most recent game. Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Honus Wagner.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there. That one is gone. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. And it is gone. Manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching for the Blue Jays.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Number 88. Phil Maton.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. That's not coming back. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Now the batter now, Luca Tresh. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digging in for the Nationals. Rips one to right. Young pulls that one down, and there are two down. Back to the top of the lineup, Honus Wagner, the next to hit. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the last of the third. Here's Ketel Marte. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Up next for
it's Aaron Judge now, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Ripped, but it curls foul. Smoke to right, but he's got it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Are we on script?
Yeah.
Did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Pitching for the Blue Jays.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
Tanner Scott.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall.
Everything came together for him.
Now
He drove that ball
catcher,
very
Luka
well out to the
Trash.
deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
One down.
Up next for Washington,
Jazz
center
Chisholm
fielder,
Jr.
Jazz
digging
Chisholm
in for the
Jr.
Nationals. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. And that one is going to go.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 down, bases empty.
Up next
Here's
for the
Betts.
Nationals, second baseman Mookie Betts.
Here's a 1-1. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Swing and a miss. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Man at second with 1 away. And now Jacob Young to the right side. And it gets by him. Flying around third is Turner. He will score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated. And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Ken Griffey Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Top 6. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Griffey drop step, ranges back. And that one is gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat. And
Judge rips that one. And that ball is gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Juan Soto. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Now batting,
Gunnar
baseman,
Henderson
Gunnar
digging in for the
Henderson.
Nationals. That one ripped. Full extension makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch.
Now batting,
You can
left
absolutely
fielder,
tell he
Jose
was all
Siri.
in tracking that ball down.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom
Now
balls
batting,
you just have to
catcher,
live with
Luca
as a hitter.
Tresh.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Luca Tresh. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with
Now
2
batting,
out.
the center fielder,
So 2
Jazz
on with 2 away.
Chisholm
Up now
Jr.
for Washington, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Griffey drop step, ranges back. It's a bomb. So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Honus Wagner. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they tack on 5. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Heel winds and deals. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
On the ground to short, Wagner. And Freeman is retired.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. Mookie Betts will get us started. Rip to short. Turner with the throw to first. And Betts is set down. So digging in, David Ortiz. That one ripped. That'll make it out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here is Aaron Judge. Hot shot to third. Over to first. Judge out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Juan Soto. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension. And
here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And now it's going to be Jose Siri. That's back. Going, gone. Singy, this was a mammoth home run. Over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Luis Gil will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
Washington.
pitcher on here, Jesse
Number
Chavez.
30.
Compared to some days,
Jesse
this is a pretty
Chavez.
low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hit in the air, center field. Chisholm coming on. Makes the grab, one down.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chisholm hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jacob Young. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Tresh makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one smoked, could be trouble. Back to the top of the order, and here is Honus Wagner. And the 2-2. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside. Just
swing and a ball hammered left field, and it hits the fence. So a man aboard, and now up for Washington, David Ortiz. Back there. That's long gone. Here comes Aaron Judge. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That one back there. Out of here. Gunnar Henderson digging in for the Nationals. One down, base is empty. That one back. And it's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Jose Siri digging in for the Nationals. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Now at the plate, Luca Tresh. This one smacked out to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall. Next to hit for the Nats, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Rocketed out towards right center. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So up next, Honus Wagner. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Here's Mookie Betts. Smash down the left field line. And it bangs off the foul pole. That's a grand slam. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat. And
swing and a ball lined out towards center. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Aaron Judge digs in now. That one hammered center field. Way back there. And that one's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. They get the out on Soto. 2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Gunnar Henderson. The 1-1. Out to center. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Ricky Henderson. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Siri settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
And
first
next for
baseman,
Toronto, Mark
Mark
McGwire.
McGwire.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Tresh makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th, and now Jose Siri. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Man at first, nobody out. And now up for Washington, Luca Tresh. Liner, and this could be trouble. Junior gets it back in quickly. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting.
And now
shortstop,
here's the Nationals
Honus
leadoff
Wagner.
man, Honus Wagner. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Mookie Betts digging in for the Nationals. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Gone. Grand slam. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast, we see that was launched off his bat, wasted no time getting out.
Yeah, check out the exit velo, man. It's special.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. The throw into second, around first, digging for 2. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Makes the catch, inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. So bottom of the 9th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for
So
the
a young
Nationals.
arm coming on now out of the
Number
pen,
45.
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro
In the game for the
Martinez.
first time this season. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson gets under it. And there's one down. Here's Muncy to hit. This one in the air, center field. Chisholm under it. Puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Ketel Marte. They're down to their final strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals take game 1 of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba para ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya